welcome to another edition of our Tech Tip Tuesday video series. We're continuing to look at using Google Slides on an iPad. And today we're going to look at working with images. And so I've got my demo Google Slide presentation pulled up, and I'm going to come to the upper right hand corner and I'm going to tap on the plus symbol, and it's going to open my menu and allow me to get images. Now when you tap on images, you have two choices with Google Slides on the iPad. You can either take a picture with your camera, or you have to upload it from your photos. So if you're doing a presentation and all your students have is an iPad to work with, and they want to add images, they're going to have to find those images and save them to their photos before they can actually use them. So I'm going to tap on this and open up my photos. I've got all my photos here, and I'm just going to tap on the one I want to use. I'm going to tap on the sloth right here, and you see that it puts it on my screen. I can tap and move it around. You see the little red alignment lines lining up. Now, it's important when we work with images to teach students about how we resize images. When we resize an image, we want to make sure we use the squares that are in the corners. Because if you use a square that's on the sides, I'm going to use this square right here, what you'll see is it's actually going to distort the image. It kind of messes it up. And so you want to make sure you don't do that. You want to make sure if you want to resize it, you want to make sure you're using the squares that are around that are on the four corners. That way it doesn't get distorted. And so that's a feature that you want to make sure you teach your students. Another cool thing that you can do with an image on the iPad is you can use this cropping feature right here. And I'm going to tap on that tool, and my crop marks come up. And what that allows you to do is allows you to cut out portions of the picture that you don't want. So I'm going to tap and I'm going to drag from the right-hand side of the picture there over, and I'm going to drag a little bit down from the top. So it lets me cut out some parts of the picture that I don't want. And you can see they're kind of grayed out a little bit. Then if I tap off the picture, those go away, and now those parts of the picture have been cut away. However, they're not gone. If I tap back on the cropping tool, it is those parts of the picture is still there, and we can get those back if we need to. But I'm going to undo that and go back to my full screen or the full original image, because another really cool feature of the cropping tool is if I select it again, you'll see that I have another icon that appears to the right. And this is the shape icon. And when I tap on this, my shape menu pulls down. What this allows me to do, it allows me to take an image and it allows me to crop it into a certain shape. So let's say, for example, that I wanted, for some reason, this sloth to be cut out into this shape right here. So I can tap on that, and you can see that it has now grayed out the area that it's going to cut away. And I'm going to tap off of this so you can see what it looks like. And you can see there's my sloth cut out in that sort of, comic book sort of cutaway. I'm going to double tap on that to get back into that. And I can kind of move my image around a little bit so that I get the sloth head maybe right where I want it. Or if I don't like that particular cutaway, I can come back. Maybe I just want this circular cutaway. And again, I can move this sloth back to where it's pictured. Now I can still trim out some of or crop out some of it by dragging those crop hash marks, if you will, and then until I get it just like I want it. And once I have it adjusted just like I want, I'm going to tap off, and now I've cropped out that picture, or I've cropped it into the shape of a circle. And so that's a really cool way that you can insert an image and kind of jazz it up and make it look really cool using the crop tool.